What's one of your favorite musical score moments in a movie?
One of the films I've seen recently that's really wonderful is this film called Searching for Sugar Man, about a musician who sort of was lost to the world.
Rodriguez, yeah.
Yes, Rodriguez. And there are clips in that movie where it's just him walking through the snow and it's his music playing in the background. And it would seem, why are you showing me this picture of this guy walking in the snow? But the music, the isolation of his life and the inner life that he had despite his circumstances, it just so powerfully brings that to life.
Well, one of my favorite examples is this film Forbidden Planet, where these two electronic people had been hired to make beepy electronic sounds for machines in the film. It's a sort of sci-fi film. And then at a certain point, someone, I don't know who, had the idea, oh, well, let's just have them do use that as score. So it's an entirely electronic score from, I don't know, like 1960 or something, maybe earlier even, and it's just such a bizarre thing that a studio would, do something as experimental as that, and I still love the film for that fact. They'd build machines. The machines would often destruct because they were actually trained at electronic circuits or music or anything else, but they built early machines for like John Cage and people like that, and they somehow got this gig, and I love that this film exists, and so that's one of my
I gotta go see that now. What about you?
I like, like everybody, I like the kind of demented Ennio Morricone scores for the Sergio Leone movies, but he also did one of the most outrageous ones was for this movie called Investigation of a Citizen Above Suspicion, and it's truly demented, and it's everything a score is not supposed to be. It's very loud, and it could all be a mistake.
A mistake that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was going to say Morricone too, who's really sort of understood something about how that can work, which no one has ever, had before. He understood it in a different way. And then there's a very famous score for The Third Man, which is all played on a zither, which is very also crazy but works beautifully. As just a very unusual score.
Morricone
it's very up tempo. Everything about it is unlikely.
It's unlikely.
But it works perfectly.